at me. You got fur all over me.
What are you doing in an outfit?
This is my side.
You said you wanted left.
I'm in the other left. Cheers.
Woman, move over.
Cheers. Now why do you look homeless? You're supposed to wear your suit.
Suit? It's Sunday. You like the cappuccino on me?
It's a nice cappuccino.
So we're here to talk about something?
But I don't know what's going on with my hair. It kind of looks like... Act like you like me. Put your arm around me.
No.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa.
I'm Patrick.
If you watch my channel, you probably already know him. We are here to talk about travel tips from a flight attendant and a frequent traveler.
I promise this camouflage doesn't make me a terrorist. I'm a businessman and I travel all over the country.
You're gonna be on the watch list now.
I know.
I have an extensive list of things to go through.
Oh dear.
I think the best way to do this is to like take turns, like go back and forth.
Okay, I like that. But if you double down,
Oh, I'm doubling down.
I may get upset. I've always thought about doing stuff like this. It's great. It's so exciting. Sign up for TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck is just the kind of the quicker lane process where you go in the security lane, but you have your own separate TSA PreCheck lane. And the beauty to that is that they don't make you take off your shoes or pull out your laptop. Every airport I think I've been to has a TSA PreCheck line. It's $80 for 5 years, I believe. If someone's traveling with you and booked on your known traveler ID, that's what they call the TSA like PreCheck number, is known traveler ID. If someone's booked on a ticket, usually they'll get the TSA PreCheck mark on their ticket. Global Entry is kind of the upgrade to that for international travel. So Global Entry is $100 for 5 years. So if you're returning and you're a US citizen, you can use Global Entry to jet right through immigration process, do your fingerprints, stuff like that. It comes with a cool little security pass card, like ID card that you can use when crossing borders to Mexico and Canada. I did it.
Okay. Okay, so mine is to download Press to Insta Shops to get paid while you eat at the airport.
Okay, moving on. Go on. Why do you do that?
I don't. But someone told me.
Why would you tell them to do it then?
Somebody told me about it and I was like, that's a good idea, but I don't do it because I don't have time for that.
Nope. Hey, guess what? If she doesn't have time for it and I don't have time for it, it's a bad idea.
Basically, the restaurant gives you money back. Like at Subway, they'll give you $5 to rate like how the bathrooms are and how the food was and how the service was and everything.
Oh, I know you're
They'll
talking
give you
about,
$5 back. Probably Subway wouldn't give you $5 back. Say Chili's. Chili's will give you $5 back. So say you spend $20 on a meal, you get $5 back.
If 6 people use this app, Chili's will go out of business.
But don't eat at Subway at the airport. That was a bad example. Subway's disgusting, so I don't know why I said that. Anyways, moving on. Okay.
It does smell funny at Subway. They do stink.
Subway has a very distinctive smell. Like McDonald's has a distinctive smell, but Subway's is like gross.
Yeah, McDonald's
is like
delicious chemicals. So if you're traveling and you need to relax, there's babies crying on a plane, pilots are yelling, and they yell through the intercom. Not yelling, but you know what I mean. They're barking through the intercom. There's an app called Relax Meditation. And it's kind of like a white noise machine. You can use it on your phone, and there's tons of these apps out there, but this one, hands down, is the best. You can program your own sounds and add to it. It's really, really cool. It's super user-friendly. I use it all the time. Going to bed, going on a plane. People probably think I'm listening to music. I'm listening to thunderbolts and crickets. That's all I'm listening to most of the day. It's my That's actually a gun, but it'd be like more like crash. No, that sounds like an explosion. I don't know. You get thunderbolts.
You should
Thunder.
turn them on your phone.
Lightning bolts. Yeah, thunderbolts isn't a thing. I got another one. Media source apps. Never depend on an airplane's Wi-Fi to work. I would say it's 50-50, right? I took one of her ideas, but it's 50-50 whether it's going to work or not, and nobody in air knows how to fix it. They don't hire, these are flight attendants, they're not IT specialists, and the airplane doesn't know what they're doing.
They know how to fly the plane.
They know how to fly the plane, that's
they
important.
do know what they're doing.
But 50% of the time, it's not going to work, and it's overpriced. She has deals on how to get stuff free, but download Spotify. I don't know, do you? I don't even lie. Download Spotify, Netflix, and join YouTube Red. It's awesome. Sign up for stuff like that so that you can download content before your flight so that you do have some sort of entertainment and whatnot. Make sure you download your plane's app. Usually, even if the Wi-Fi is down, yeah, United app
doesn't allow you to download it once you're already in the air.
Download the app, have that updated before any of your trips.
Okay, so number 3, sign up for TSA pre-check.
Wah, wah.
Number 4, global entry.
Global. Wah, wah. I did those.
You can buy club passes on eBay for like $50.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you're like
for like United Lounge or Delta Lounge.
Bingo. The clubs are a nice way to spend hours at the airport, get some snacks and drinks and stuff like that.
Sometimes they have
It's
showers.
relaxing.
One time we got
Huge.
into a Turkish Airlines club somehow, and we took a shower. And where were we?
We were in Washington, Dolls.
DC.
You made it sound like we snuck into a Turkish airlines.
We didn't sneak in.
We didn't sneak in to
We
use
were
the shower.
sneaky though.
Yeah.
We were a little sneaky.
I did feel sneaky when I took a shower in
Me
a club,
too.
but it was my first time taking a shower in an airport, and magical. Being members of different rewards programs or mileage programs. I have a corporate American Platinum card, and then I have a United Chase card, and I have a Hilton membership and a Marriott membership. Be members to anywhere you're going to travel. Even if you don't travel a lot, just join it. There are all sorts of little features and benefits to these programs that allow you different award status or prestige status items, like getting into clubs or getting a free pass for a show or an event or something like that. Yeah, I may not be high enough with Turkish Airlines, but they're a partner of Star Alliance, which is partnered with United. Because we're traveling international and I have United status, I was able to get into that lounge. Take some time, sign up for all the mileage programs, sign up for all the Hilton, or hotel points, and sign up for all the rental cars if you're traveling domestically, and build your points, build your status, so that when you travel personally, like we do, even if we're traveling on benefits or on our own money, you have access to all these cool things.
And sign up for a Drury. Stay at Drury hotels, because if you're a crew member, after 12 stays, even if you stay for work, they give you a free night.
It's like
they have happy hour, and they have breakfast, and they have like nachos.
Yeah, Comfort Inn has a deal where after your 6th rat bite, you get a free stay. So, go for it if that's what your thing is. Next tip would be, when you're staying at hotels, Google the city, Google businesses in the city, understand like what are the big employers in that area, and when you book your reservation, call them, call the hotel or call the main reservation line, and make mention of that big business in the area, and say that you're traveling for business. I know it's a little white lie, but it doesn't hurt anyone, and you can save hundreds of dollars on your reservation.
Do they ask for proof?
Sometimes they may ask for proof, and
And then what?
gotta have a little charisma, a little salesmanship. You forgot it. Just tell them you forgot it. Or you work with them a bunch. Or I'm wearing a brewery shirt. Oh, our brewery does tons of business with Allstate.
I'm thirsty. Can you give me some water?
No. Go get some water. I'll keep talking. Hi.
My advice for hotels, as soon as you go into your hotel room, unplug your phone, hang up your do not disturb sign if you really don't want to be disturbed, which is probably not normal people, but like crew members, like we do not want to be disturbed. We might only have 12 hours, to sleep. So, and you will get random calls and you will get accidental wake up calls. So just unplug your phone.
Yeah, I think I have nothing to say. Well,
Maids knocking on the door, housekeeping knocking on the door at like 8 a.m. because you forgot to hang up your do not disturb sign.
And
then they walk in on you, you're naked.
Yeah, and
Lock your lock too. But if they do come knocking, you have to at least call the front desk and tell them that you're in there and that you didn't ask for anything. Because one time I just didn't answer and they thought I was dead in there and they tried to break the door down.
Did not know this story.
Yeah.
And I will research it more and get back to you guys.
Check your hotel room too when you walk in.
Yeah. Do a
But
scan.
don't leave the door open. Like some people leave the door cracked and they leave their suitcase there.
Nah.
And they go check their room. No, because if somebody's following you, then that's their opportunity to push your stuff out of the way and then come in there and whatever.
I know this got really dark and like forensic files-y. Get in your room,
Safety.
lock your door, and
We need to talk about it.
yeah, she's got 5 subsections on safety.
Also, when you first walk into your hotel room, before you start unpacking, make sure that everything works and everything's clean.
Yeah, and if you're not happy with your room, go down and get a new room.
Yeah.
Or if you're not happy with something, call them and get it
Check your
fixed.
thermostat.
Don't settle.
Make sure your heat and your cooling works. Make sure you have hot water. Make sure your bed's clean before you start unpacking, because there's nothing that sucks more than having already unpacked all of your things and then realize your air conditioning doesn't work, and then you have to repack everything and go get a new room.
Yeah,
And don't use the coffee makers in your hotel room unless you inspect it and swipe your finger and just spick and span like, which it wouldn't be.
Real quick, you just told them not to use the coffee filter and just swipe it with your dirty ass finger. No, take a Kleenex or a napkin or something like that and wipe out the inside to see how gunky it is. You're definitely gonna get residue from coffee.
I can't recall a time that I had a clean coffee maker. Like, I don't think I ever have. Just go downstairs and ask for hot water. Just order coffee from, I guess not all hotels have
Starbucks
that.
deliver now?
Well,
What are we talking
a lot of
about?
hotels have restaurants.
Get a cup of coffee downstairs. I'm sure theirs is less
Or you can
disgusting.
just ask for like a mug, and then you can like heat up water in the microwave.
What hotels do you stay at? They're
What
just
are you talking
giving
about?
out mugs every time.
Any hotel.
They don't. They give out mugs.
I ask for plates. I get like plates and forks and mugs and stuff like that.
Pro tip right there. Don't use body lotion. Use hair conditioner to shave. It will work just like a shaving gel or something like that. Pro tip, if you forget shaving cream or you don't have shaving cream, conditioner will work.
You can use your iron as a hot plate. How
Don't
about
do
that?
that.
I
Don't
made
do
grilled cheese on an iron one time with aluminum foil. Normal people wouldn't carry aluminum foil, but if you're a crew member, you might have aluminum foil in your bag, so you can make grilled cheese with it or whatever you want. Heat things up.
She also made chicken noodle soup in a coffee machine, which is why coffee machines, you can't trust them.
Some people do wash their pantyhose in the coffee machines. That's what I hear. I don't know. It's true.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
She knows a girl. She knows a girl who washed her panty machines and the machine, coffee, whatever.
Oh, don't use hotel shampoo. Bring your own shampoo because the hotel shampoo will just strip your hair of moisture and like it's garbage. Don't use it.
I have no hair.
You don't know anything about shampoo.
But no, you see how defensive she just got there on her hair? Always, always, always bring sunglasses. Always bring sunglasses. No matter where you go, bring sunglasses. You never know when you're going to need them. They're wonderful on the plane, so you don't have to look at anyone. It's kind of a way to just blank out. In a weird way, you can almost meditate just wearing sunglasses in some places. I know it looks ridiculous. You might not like it,
You're one of those
but
people that wear sunglasses indoors.
absolutely. I would totally wear sunglasses indoor somewhere. It saves you money. It helps with driving. And
How does it save you money?
because you don't have to buy them when you're in the location.
You can say that about anything. Bring it so you don't have to buy it.
Yeah, but sunglasses are the thing that I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to tell you to bring a 2-pound ham to the hotel so you can make a ham in the coffee machine.
But I actually bring a sleeping mask on the plane, and I just wear that. Sleeping mask.
Can you wear that while you drive? What are you going to do? No? See why I said sunglasses? Check the weather. It's such an
Are you just
amateur.
making stuff up now?
No, amateur thing to do, but like I've definitely traveled tons and had no idea where I was going, what the weather would be. So always use weather apps or go online and check what the weather's going to be like. It's 2018, people. We can predict the weather. Utilize it.
Okay.
Thunderbolt. That was the thunderbolt sound. That's what a thunderbolt sounds like.
Okay. Right. So, when you're checking out of the hotel, rip all of the bedding off of the bed, and that will ensure that the next person that stays in that room will have clean sheets, because sometimes they don't wash the comforters and the sheets. But if you throw them on the floor, they might as well just throw them in the basket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it does, but don't do it for other people. Just do it for yourself. If you're leaving for the day after you wake up, rip all your sheets off the bed and throw it on the ground. No, we don't care about other people. Take all the sheets.
Yeah, because if the more people that do it, then they do it for other people, and then it gets back to you. You can't just say no to my idea.
No, I'm not saying no to your idea. I'm saying do it for yourself. Don't worry about doing it. You're checking out. You don't know who's going to stay in there. What if the next person in that room was baby Hitler? And you just made sure baby Hitler had he didn't have bed bugs. Do you want to own up to civilization for that? No, you don't. My point being is, if you want the sheets changed 100%, rip them off the bed, throw them on the ground. And that way
you could just ask them to change your sheets.
That's not a gift. You just said that they won't change the sheets. They'll just tuck them in.
For the next person, because the next person.
Why do you care what the next person's gonna? You don't know who. Didn't we just do? She means for herself and for us. Don't worry about the next person. That's their problem.
Oh, the glasses in your hotel room. Don't use them. If they're real glasses, don't use them. Or rinse them out, wash them out yourself, because they don't clean those. They just like wipe them with Lysol. So unless you want those chemicals in your mouth, then don't use them or rinse them out.
Not all hotels are guilty of that, but definitely hotels have been known and they've been caught on video doing stuff like that where whatever cleaner they're using, they'll wipe and polish the glass with.
Don't be afraid to ask for late checkout. One time we checked out at like 4 p.m. when I think our checkout was 11.
But the only reason we were able to do that is because of our status. I think if you didn't have status...
Not my status.
My status. This guy.
My status means nothing. The last thing I have to say about hotels is that they are better than Airbnb. I don't like Airbnb. I've stayed at 2 Airbnbs. The first one was in Paris, and it was a bad experience, and maybe it was just like a fluke thing. And the second one we stayed at was in San Antonio, and we stayed there with a big group, and someone else actually like set it up and everything, so it turned out fine. But I will say that Airbnb is better for big groups. Hotels are better for small groups, like 1 to 4 people.
Rarely does anyone tell you, oh, I use Airbnb. They always say, oh, my cousin booked an Airbnb. And you're also depending on someone that has really no responsibility to quote unquote show up and hand you the keys. I tried to book an Airbnb in Portland when there were no hotels available. And the best I could find on a moment's notice was like a couch in a garage. Yeah. This face right now and this outfit makes it look like, ooh, pretty nice couch. But I'd rather sleep in the dirt than sleep on someone's dirty couch. But Airbnb itself it's a cool app. However, she is right. Hotels are better than Airbnb 99% of the time. Did you like that? Did that feel good when I said you were right? Mm-hmm. This is gonna be hellish to edit.
Yeah, especially since we didn't go by topic. Like
you said just go. I'll do it. Go. Let's start over.
Let's talk about the airplane. Things to bring on an airplane with you. First of all, bring a refillable water bottle. Yeah. Like we do water service, we do our service, and then we'll bring you water if you ask for it, but at that altitude, you're like super dehydrated and you just need to drink a lot of water. Bring your own water.
Yeah.
But not if you have a small bladder, because I don't want you going to the bathroom all the time when the seatbelt sign's on. Because that's annoying too.
Yeah, wait for the seatbelt sign to go off. Have some manners, you animals.
Bring a thin scarf that can double as a blanket on the plane, because it will get chilly, but you want something that's light and packs easily in your bag, so you can get one of those like really thin like summer scarves or whatever that kind of opens up into a blanket, so you can wear it as a scarf or you can just wear it like as a shawl. For guys, that's a little less. You know, I don't wear. You can wear a summer scarf. I'm not above wearing scarves at all. You have summer scarves. I agree. You can get a handkerchief or something like that, wet it with water, you know, and put it on your neck to keep you cold. When you're getting on and off planes and stuff like that, it can get cramped, it can get hot. Having something like that, like a wet cloth on your neck, is relaxing, it's calming. Lavender is good if you're a nervous flyer because it has like calming effects. Ginger is good if you get nausea, it settles your stomach. And don't put it on your face. Do not put ginger on your face or your skin, it burns. You smell like straight up sushi for like the whole day, it was disgusting. Sushi beer. I love sushi, but ginger face, no. Lavender, I'm not sure if that was ginger, racial or what. And I didn't write these down, so I'm just trying to remember. Well, peppermint oil. Oh, peppermint, yes. Yeah, peppermint is also good for nausea. The scarf can keep you warm. It can double as a blanket. The handkerchief can keep you cool. It can relax. These are just like little things you can bring with you that you should have and that can serve multiple purposes throughout your travel or your journey. You should make a personal travel kit that has everything that you would need in it. If you have to gate check your bag and your toiletries go bye-bye, you need to have a little extra bag with all of your essentials in it, and plus things that just make traveling more comfortable. Toothbrush and toothpaste, hand wipes and or hand sanitizer, sheet masks for like international long flights. Remember when we did the sheet masks? 2 serial killers flying to Maui. Headphones, because not all planes sell them or give them away. A phone charger, a portable battery, socks, and then the peppermint beadlets and lavender oil. I did write those down, I guess. And then you can also, you know, if you want like chapstick or deodorant, probably would be a good idea. Uniqlo is it's called the Japanese Gap. Awesome spot to get down jackets. And they have really good synthetic down jackets that are at good price that last a long time. I've had mine for 2.5 years and I beat the crap out of it. It can double as a pillow, it can double as a back support. It comes with a little case. You can basically squeeze it down into very, very small space so it doesn't take up a lot of luggage. I throw it in a backpack. Use the bathroom before you get on the plane. Do not use the bathroom during boarding. Do not use the bathroom before the seatbelt sign comes off. Do not use the bathroom when we're trying to land. Use the bathroom before you come on the plane, and then you can go whenever the seatbelt sign's off. And not when the car is in the aisle either. I feel like I'm on Channel 1 News. Yeah, she's right. Yeah. Don't be a scuzzbag. Use the bathroom at the airport. There's plenty of spaces. If you're in a rush, you shouldn't be because you should have TSA pre-check. Global entry, loser. You should not use it when you get on the plane. You're just backing things up. You're delaying.
and crew.
You don't want to use
and
the
gate
lavatory
agents.
if you don't need to.
They're all
if
graded.
you can use a real toilet, don't come on the plane
Like,
and use the lavatory when it's sitting on the ground. It's gross. You don't want to use it.
Thank you for letting me finish that sentence.
They get graded.
They get graded on how, you know, on time they are and when they can take off. And if your bladder holds them up, you're holding up how many people just because you didn't plan properly. And also, when the flight takes off and you need to use the bathroom, have some manners and wait for the seatbelt sign to go off. I understand if it's an emergency, but like, just wait for the seatbelt sign to go off.
There was a fuzz.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now that we're doing my list, we're going in somewhat of an organizational order.
It only took me going through my entire list.
You know what we should have done?
Adding my stuff to your list like I tried to do in the car the other day, but you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
No, we should have just
wouldn't do it.
We should have just gone through my list, and then you can interject whenever you feel like it's appropriate.
And I asked her to add stuff to her list, and I'm looking at a copy of it, and guess what? She didn't even put it at the bottom of her list like she said. She pretended to type that.
No,
she pretended to type it.
I put it in its own list, separate from mine.
And didn't pull it up. That's why I had to do, you know, Schindler's List over here.
Never seen that movie. I don't know. Okay. In addition to downloading YouTube Red or downloading movies from Netflix.
Signing up for YouTube Red.
What? Amazon. The app and the website work on all. You don't even have to pay for the Wi-Fi. You can just get on your Amazon app.
Even the video? Even video?
No.
Just
video.
shopping.
Just shopping.
It's
I've
awesome.
been doing a lot of shopping.
As you get older in life,
You shop more.
You shop more. One, you've definitely filled the void with material things, but
do you hear her?
It's something to keep your mind activated. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're being able to shop is some way to keep your mind active, passes the time.
You could shop, or you could just make lists and put things in your list, and then wait for your boyfriend to buy them for you. I'm just kidding. You've never done that. But sometimes you do say.
Done that a tremendous amount. Yeah.
You're like, what do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, and I don't know what I want. So now I have Amazon lists.
Real quick.
So I can know what I want.
Just so I'm a better
Since
boyfriend.
I've made the list, he hasn't asked me that though.
No, she's had the list forever, and it's my Amazon, and magically acrylic mask and pushing and all sorts of stuff starts showing up on it. So she's had the list for quite some time, and I have bought her stuff randomly off the list, but she doesn't use it and threw it away, so she doesn't remember it. There's plenty of makeup organizers that I've just randomly ordered you, and you would say, oh, thank you, and you would set it up, and then 20 seconds later you'd be like, meh, doesn't work. Forgot all about it. And then once I said, hey, if there was anything you wanted, anything you could get right now, what would you get? And she said, tea bags. I would have bought her anything, and she wanted chai tea or peppermint tea, which I did buy, but she missed out.
I don't remember.
Oh no, you said packing things. I don't even know how you didn't even mention that. The packing things.
Yeah, I haven't even
squares.
I haven't even gotten to packing yet. But I guess while we're on the subject,
We've already covered all that.
no, we didn't.
What didn't we cover?
I don't know. There's a lot.
I'm almost out of gas.
Well,
Go.
I was planning on just doing one category, but you decided to jump around, and now we are doing all 4
Again,
categories.
I'm at fault.
Okay, number 1 tip for packing: packing cubes. I got these on Amazon.
No, I got them for her.
Okay, so the pack that we got, there's like 4 different sizes, like small to large. I would suggest getting more of like all the same size,
Yeah,
or
same
maybe
size.
like 2 of each, because the small is almost like too small for anything, and then the large one is like too large. So yeah, try to get like maybe 2 small, 2 medium. It doesn't necessarily save room in your bag to put things in packing cubes, but it makes packing easier. Just like mentally organizing everything into packing cubes, it makes it easier to pack faster next time. So they stack nicely. Look at this little belly. Look at this body belly. I love her. Okay.
Get good luggage. Get good luggage. Don't skimp out on the luggage.
Invest in luggage.
Yeah, and get it. And
you're
you know what?
investing in your future.
Well, yeah, sure. Yes, you are in a weird way. Don't get cheap garbage luggage. If it breaks or it falls apart, then you're SOL. What I did was I watched all the crew members and what they used, and a brand that I noticed a lot of crew members using is Travel Pro. And Travel Pro is cost effective, and I would say it's one of the best brands I've ever bought. I've used their rollerboard.
Rollerboard.
Yeah, I've used one for 3 years.
Don't keep your delicates in your rollerboard. Like if you have any breakable toiletries, glass bottles, or anything like that. Because if you have to gate check it and those baggage handlers, I have seen the way, if you watch the baggage handlers, they literally, like, they throw your bags. One time I put picture frames inside of my checked luggage. There's so much glass I had to pick through. Underpack when it comes to clothing, especially if you're traveling international. Because you're gonna go shopping over there and you're gonna want room in your bag to bring stuff back. Pack your bag and then take out half of everything.
You can definitely pack efficiently, pack a little lighter than you would for international travel though. I mean, anything can happen. One day you might walk 10 miles, you know, destroy an outfit or, you know, get something dirty or, you know, anything can really happen. I know she's giving me a weird look. I could see it. She knows I'm right and anything can happen. So pack light, get what you need there.
How does that justify packing light?
I'm not saying that not everything has to do with that. I'm just throwing out tips now.
What does walking 12 miles have to do with?
You walk 12 miles, certain things aren't going to smell great, right?
So you're telling them to pack more.
I'm telling them to buy stuff.
We're trying to convince them to pack less.
No, we are, but I'm also saying, look, things happen, right? Get ready.
I don't know how. I never have enough underwear. I don't know if it's because I wear like 3 pairs a day when we're traveling. Because you know you have your morning underwear, and then you have your shower, and then you have your evening underwear, and then you have your sleep underwear, your pajama underwear.
Yeah.
So, shoes. Bring only 2 pairs of shoes when you're traveling international, and wear your biggest pair. What are you pointing at?
I'm trying to get her to come in the frame.
It's distracting me.
Sorry. She got pretty smile. Look at her smile. It's so pretty.
You're not going to wear a pair of heels when you're traveling. If you travel like we do, I've literally never worn a pair of heels on any of our...
Yeah.
I actually don't own a pair of heels. So maybe
that might be the starting point for that conversation, but you plan for what you want. And you know, who doesn't want a pair of shoes from like Italy or wherever,
that's
maybe get a deal,
you want to buy cool shoes over there.
Don't buy boots from Amsterdam street markets. They will fall apart very quickly.
I sold those to Plato's Closet.
Meanwhile, they wouldn't take my Express jeans.
Put your toiletries in little...
Just punch the table. She went, so, getting down to business. Toiletries.
Don't bring your full-size toiletries. First of all, there's the 311 rule, or 31...
Yeah, 312.
312. Nope, that's our area code. Put your stuff into small, what do you call them? Those little plastic things.
Don't make me look at that.
You can get them from Wish, the app Wish. So, or I got them at Fresh Time, which is like a grocery store. And you can put like your eye creams and stuff like that, like stuff that you only need very small quantities of in that. And that way your original bottle doesn't break or whatever, because I've had so many things break in my bag. And then you lose all your product and, you know, it's expensive. So some people might be like, oh, you can just buy them at Target or whatever. No, you can't buy them at Target. Target only has like the big ones. They're like huge. I'm talking about like the small ones. Oh, for perfumes, if you want to bring your perfumes, you can get little like perfume.
The face of this cat, our cat just made her almost look identical to the face I made, where she's filling dead air with knick-knack sounds and tic-tac sounds and stuff like that.
For perfumes, do not try to bring a full-size perfume on your trip. You can get the little sample things from Sephora.
Yeah, anything Sephora gives out free samples. They're awesome. As a guy, cologne, get a few cologne samples. And you know what? Throw some money back. Every Sephora I go to, I feel like a hostage. Stockholm Syndrome.
I bought 4 highlighters the other day.
What are we talking about? Let's go.
Okay.
Raina giving you all stink eye.
Roll your clothes to put them in your bag.
Roll your clothes gently in the bag. What are we talking about here?
It saves room. Stop that. It saves room in your bag, and it keeps... What? This light like shows everything, and there's like cat hairs.
Do this. Every time you talk, I'm gonna go like that to you. Oh yeah. Roll your clothes.
Bring a wrinkle release spray for your clothes, and bring a little baggie of laundry detergent if you get the powder kind. Bring a little a Ziploc bag full of that, and you can hand wash your clothes in the sink or the bathtub or whatever. I do that every time we travel international, because when we go international, we're gone for 2 weeks, and I have yet to use a laundry machine, I think, on an international trip. Because I wash things.
No, when we travel, we like to, you know, when in Rome, I think is the saying. And when in Rome, clean your pants in the bidet. Why not?
Don't clean your pants in the bidet.
Don't clean your pants in the bidet.
As you are building up that dirty bag of laundry, you can throw the coffee bags in your dirty laundry bag. It'll keep your suitcase from sinking. What?
Nothing, go ahead.
Are you so tired of this?
I was just giving you crap. That's all. I was just giving you a hard time.
So did you just read my thing?
No.
Oh. Pack clothes that layer. What?
That's exactly what it said.
I know. That's why I asked you if you read it.
Focus. When I close my eyes, I see ring light. I got ring light eyes, Raina. I got ring light eyes, baby.
I see it now. It's like the eye from Lord of the Rings.
Sauron!
I was gonna say Lord of the Rings quote, but I don't know any because I don't watch it.
What's taters?
Salted pork. Salted pork.
Taters. What's taters?
Okay, so
Looks like I'm wearing a turban now.
please finish what I'm trying to say. Okay, so
Like Russian as all get. Look at that. Nostrova. I drink vodka.
my name is Zoya.
Oh,
That's all I have.
that's all you need. I spent a day in downtown Chicago
My name is Zoya.
with Russian Lisa, and
People thought I was performing a street act. They started throwing money at me.
that's probably because they wanted to buy. You were pretending to be Russian, and they thought you were probably a sex slave. And I was probably dressed not too dissimilar to this, and I probably looked like your Russian pimp, which is pretty cool. Aww. In America, like pimps wear green. In Russia, pimps wear camouflage.
Wait, in America, pimps wear green?
Yeah, that's the color of money. Pimps wear green. Or they love the color green.
Purple.
Iceberg Slim ain't wearing no purple.
I don't know who that is. Pack neutral colors, solids, and pack clothes that layer. Blacks, browns, nudes, whites maybe, I don't know. Tank tops, and then short sleeves, and then some long sleeves so that you can layer them, take them off whenever you need to. You can throw the long sleeve in your bag. Now you're wearing a short sleeve and you're not sweating anymore. Bring accessories and bring different colored lipsticks. I noticed that when we went to Italy and I was wearing a coat the whole time because it was in winter. And I was looking back at our pictures and stuff, and I could not differentiate the days from each other because I looked the exact same every day because all I was wearing is a coat. Yeah. So in those cases where you're on vacation in the winter or whatever, and say you want to look different days, change your accessories and change your lip color. It'll feel like you're wearing a new outfit. And they don't take up any room in your bag, so. We're finishing this. We're doing everything that we have so we don't have to do this again.
Okay, next. What's next?
Can you please take that off your head? You're bald. Don't wear flip-flops to the airport unless you're traveling in Hawaii. Because
This is no longer tips. This is just you talking to the third party.
Don't wear flip-flops to the airport because you might be running to catch your flight. Plus,
And
flip-flops are just, you shouldn't wear them in public.
don't wear flip-flops if you're a scumbag. And odds are, if you are wearing flip-flops, you are a scumbag. I mean,
And
that's...
your feet are gonna get cold on the plane.
Yeah, your feet will get cold. This is the cycle of life because everyone thinks the blankets on planes are gross, and it's because people like you put them on their flip-flop garbage feet. So don't do that. Save us all the trouble. But if you are traveling like Thailand or Vietnam or Hawaii, I mean, bring flip-flops.
Definitely bring flip-flops.
Buy them. They're gonna sell them there. You get some
No,
like
don't buy them there.
you
Don't
get
buy
some
them there.
soft.
You can get them at Old Navy for like $1. I know in Guatemala they charge you like at least $10 for a pair of like garbage flip-flops. So
You have to win at least one cockfight to get flip-flops in Guatemala. Just so you know.
our guest appearance.
The guest of honor, Sir Remington III. What travel tips do you have for the feline type? What is that? Meow Mix is the best? Who knew? Sir Remington, please endow us with your butthole in my face. Show the... Okay, we're done. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed the travel tips. And like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Oh, is this the thing? I don't do that. We figured out a lot of things. Never bought her anything from Amazon. I've never done anything right by her. I know nothing about who she is or what she likes. I'm a terrible person.
There's a cat behind me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and our travel tips. Hopefully they help you on your next vacation.
Yes.
You gonna travel? You better use the best travel tip ever. Subscribe. Notifications.
I think he said it.
He said it all. He said it all. Thanks for watching.
Arrivederci!
See you in the next video.